This is the lead runner. What's your name, buddy?
Paul Beechy.
Oh, hello, Paul.
Oh no, we know each other.
Yes. So this is Paul Alley's friend, Paul Beechy, first place in the Ultra. And at the moment, anyway, a long way to go yet, Paul? Yeah. Good luck, buddy. Right, so just heading down into Tyneham now. So Tyneham is an abandoned village down in the valley there. And then he's going to climb up that hill over there. So he's doing really well. He's at 15 miles about in 2 hours. So he's done astonishingly well. And the second place runner is not massively far behind. See the cliffs over there, look. Really beautiful location we are here. We're about 10 miles, is it? West of Swanage. So here's second place runner coming through now in the Purbeck Marathon Ultra. Purbeck Running Weekend Ultra. Oh yes, so they're up there. That's good because we get a nice view from up there. Right, so Paul Beechy in the lead, but really not very far behind at all is our second place runner. What's your name, buddy?
Ash.
Ash. So this is Ash. How are you feeling?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Not bad. Okay, Ash is just about to drop down into Tyneham. So you're 2 hours in and about 15 miles?
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
You feel all right?
Yeah, I feel good, yeah.
Happy to carry on for a 54 miler?
Give it a shot, yeah.
You're not going to stop at Swanage halfway round?
No, however tempted it is, I'll try not to.
Well, Paul Beechy is the leader. He's about 3 minutes ahead of you.
Oh, brilliant, okay.
Down the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, nice.
So you're just going into Tyneham, then you're climbing up that hill up there?
Yeah,
and then along the ridge, yeah. Have a good one, buddy.
Seen your videos.
Thank you very much, mate. See you later, Ash. See you on the second lap. I'll see you in Swanage.
Yeah.
So that's Ash. So there you can see maybe the car park just down there. That is the car park for Tyneham. As I said, it's an abandoned village. This is all now a military firing range. So you can't walk anywhere that isn't prescribed on here. Or you'll get shot or blown up or arrested. One of those three things will happen to you. So yeah, the run route goes down here and down into the village, but along there is the southwest coast path carrying on all the way over there, and round the corner there you'll get to Bournemouth's in the distance over there. Now what's the next village along there? Kimmeridge. We've got Kimmeridge, which is a lovely pretty village along here, and the runners come past. They don't actually drop down into Kimmeridge, they kind of come round Kimmeridge through Kingston, yeah. But that way, gosh, now what's the next village? What's the next town along there? It's completely gone out of my head. Bear with me while I think about it. But this is such a lovely location. We are literally right on the edge of the rocks here. Look, there's barbed wire here to stop me going over here. These rocks do fall into the sea on regular occasions, so it's as well to not go near the edge. The runners will climb up this hill out of Tyneham, and then along the ridge, all the way along the ridge, and then they drop down to Corfe Castle and Corfe, which is over that ridge there. And once they've gone into Corfe, they go out the other side of Corfe, leaving the castle behind them, and they climb up onto another ridge, and that final ridge takes them right through to Swanage, and then they drop down off that ridge and into Swanage. So we've got a good long view here of where the runners are coming from. This is a 54-mile ultra. So it's basically 2 laps of the marathon course, which mentally is going to be really, really tough for them. I don't know. Can you imagine kind of coming into Swanage, having completed 1 lap, and passing the finish line, and knowing you've just got to carry on and go all the way round here again. That is going to be mentally quite tough to deal with. I can see another runner coming down the hill. Just at the top there, there's a runner coming down the hill. He'll be with us in about 3 minutes. So that'll be third place in the Purbeck Running Festival Ultra. And I know that fourth place wasn't far behind him as well. When I saw them earlier on, I went to another location, but the signal wasn't very good there, so I didn't stream from there. This is kind of Swire Head. Swire Head is kind of that direction there. What town is that way? I'm going to have to look on the map. Why can I not remember what town is that direction? Somebody in the... If I look at Facebook comments now, somebody's bound to be able to tell me what town is in the other direction. Turn the volume of my stream down. Thank you! So Steve Collins, Durdledore and Lulworth. Thank you, Steve. Oh, of course it is. So just round the corner there, literally just round the corner, you can kind of see the entrance to it. That is the entrance to to Lulworth Cove, and then you climb up over that hill. I was there last weekend. I went swimming in Lulworth Cove last weekend. It's literally in that little cove round the corner there, and then you go up and over the hill and down, and round the bend there is Durdledore. Steve, you've saved my life and you've stopped me having to look at the map. Thank you very much. So we're just waiting for runner number 3 to come through. I'll ask his name and find out where he's from. And he was literally coming down the hill a couple of minutes ago, so he'll be rounding this bend any second now. When you don't make a noise, it's beautifully silent, and there's just a whisper of wind. I can see the runner now, number 3. Yeah, there's just a whisper of wind. There's hardly a cloud in the sky, just wispy clouds. And it's absolutely beautiful. So he is coming, he is there. Again, a couple of minutes away, I think. There are not many runners in the Ultra. There are 12 or 13 runners in the Ultra. So we've had 2 past. I will stick with it here, unless the final runner's like really a long way behind. I'll stay here for a little while and watch a few of them come through, and then we'll go to Corfe Castle, because that's a lovely, stunning location at Corfe Castle as well. And we'll watch the lead runner. Well, I might not even get there for the lead runner actually, because lead runner has got to go along that ridge and then down into Corfe Castle. It's really not very far at all actually. So whether I make it there for the lead runner or not, I don't know. And whether that will still be Paul Beechy, we'll find out. So here comes runner number 3. And runner number 4 is right behind him. Look at that. 30 seconds behind him. Don't you fall over now. Don't fall over live on Facebook. No. How are you going? How are you doing?
Fine, actually, not too bad.
Yeah, what's your name?
James.
James, okay, so James is 3rd, dropping down into Tyneham, James, and then out the other side.
Excellent, thank you.
So James is 3rd in the Purbeck Ultra. Going to turn right down here, follow the path down into the town, the abandoned village. And at the other side, hello, buddy.
Hello, mate.
What's your name?
Charlie.
So, what's your surname, Charlie?
Charlie Bell.
Charlie Bell in 4th place at the moment in the Ultra, dropping down into Tyneham. How are you feeling?
Very good.
Yeah, okay. I'll ask you again at the same point on the second lap. Good luck, mate. Enjoy. So what a stunning location to be running in. So 3rd and 4th there. They are now 15 miles in, or just 14 and a half, I think, miles in. So, I haven't seen anyone else just yet. Ah, now I can. I can see someone. So they're going to be another 5 minutes or so, 3 or 4 minutes before they get here. So that'll be 5th place unless I've missed somebody just ahead of them. So what we're going to do, as I've said before, just to reiterate, we're going to stay here for a little while and see if there's 2 or 3 more runners come through. And I think then I'm going to have to make my way back down the hill. I'm parked in that car park down there, so I'm going to have to make my way back down there, get in the car and drive to Corfe Castle, which is over there, climb up another hill to get a good reception and broadcast from there. So that'll be... what is that? That's about 20 miles. Corfe Castle is about 20 miles into the Ultra. The Ultra is 54 miles. So I'll catch the runners there. Hopefully catch 1st place there. And then we'll go into Swanage. Back to Swanage. I'll have some lunch. And we'll film the runners coming through at their halfway point. 27 miles. The marathon itself is 27 miles. So tomorrow I'm going to run the marathon tomorrow, and I won't be carrying this big backpack with this fancy camera. So the quality of my live stream will not be as... I hope that the live stream is good. The quality of the live stream won't be quite as good tomorrow when I'm running the marathon, but I will try to do some live streaming tomorrow from the marathon course as I run it. Now, this is not a runner. These are walkers. These are not people in the Ultra. So the marathon is 27 miles pretty much, and I always do terribly in the marathon. I've done it 3 times now, and every single time I've got slower. Last year I was quite fit, and I decided I would try and bang out the first half in 2 hours. And for me, that would be a good time on this course. Bang out the first half in 2 hours and see if I could get in anywhere near 4 hours. Well, I got to here, this exact spot, just down in Tyneham, had a cup of coffee, and then lost everything. And if you watch my film of last year, you'll see my motivation goes, my momentum disappears. I've got nothing after Tyneham, and I think I came in at nearly 5 hours in the end. And the year before that, I was something like 4:45, and the year before that, just under 4:45, something around that. I've got slower every year, and this year I'm not fit because I've had 5 weeks out with injury, and then struggled halfway through TDS in Chamonix. So I haven't really had any chance to get fit. So tomorrow is going to be a struggle as well. Hi there, guys. Enjoying your day?
Lovely. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, enjoying seeing the runners.
Yeah. Well, here's 5th place coming through now.
Oh, 5th place. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
We saw 1st earlier as well. Go right across the top.
Ridiculous at 14 miles.
What's that?
Counting places.
I know. Yeah, you've got a long way to go. What's your name?
Dave.
Dave. Right. So Dave. Yeah, it is ridiculous, but he is in 5th place as it stands. You're at 5 minutes behind the 4th place runner.
Wow. Ultra doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, in an ultra, it doesn't really matter. No, so he's going to drop down into Tyneham. So that's the path down there. Drop down into the abandoned village,
Oh, right, yeah.
and then
Yeah, over there, yeah.
then back up out on that hill, all the way along that ridge line to Corfe,
Oh,
and
right,
then into Corfe, then out of Corfe, then all the way along another ridge line,
Yeah.
and all the way to Swanage,
Swanage, blimey.
and then do that again.
I've done one Ultra.
Really?
It really broke
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
It's 54 miles in total.
Yeah, we spoke said to us, yeah.
So they're now at 14.5 miles.
Yeah.
So he's got to basically run all the way and then all the way
Still
around
in the
again.
starting phase.
Yeah.
Wow.
God. Yeah, I've done one Ultra and it killed me.
Well, enjoy your walk. There's a ton of Nordic walkers behind as well, so they'll join you in a minute. Speed walkers with the sticks, yeah. All right, take care. Right, so that's 5th place. So the question is, how much more do we wait? How much longer should I? Right, votes on Facebook, please. How much longer do I wait before I go to Corfe? I can't see anyone else at the moment. I've got quite a good view, quite a distance up onto the top of that little ridge there, that outcrop. I can't see anyone coming down. So the question is, how long do I wait here to see if there are any more runners come through? Or do I go to Corfe and have a nice cup of coffee or an ice cream in Corfe and wait for the runners to come through there? Corfe is lovely. But the other thing is I do have to stand on top of a hill at Corfe as well, so I've got to do a bit of climbing there before I get my ice cream. It's lovely here though, isn't it? I mean, you cannot beat it. Look at that view. Look at that view. If I had a latte and some sandwiches and I didn't have to I didn't have to film runners, I could just sit on the grass here, sunbathe and look at that view all day. What, couldn't you? Really? Right, I can't see anyone else coming down that hill. Can you? So the next 6 or so runners in this race, how many are there? It's about 12 to 13 runners. The next lot of runners in this race are a little bit behind. I'm getting messages from various people. Thank you for your information, Victoria, about parking in Corfe. Right, I think I will, because I can't see anyone. And if there's anyone speedy, they will pass me on the way down the hill. Although there isn't going to be a signal down the hill, is there? So Claire Morning says she's marshalling at Church Knoll tomorrow, so she's looking forward to that. Paul Down says it makes you want to get out there and lace your boots up and go running. And Bev says go to Corfe because traffic is getting bad at Wareham to Swanage. Okay, right. Bev, I am going to go to Corfe then. I can see, now, hang on a minute, now I can see two people, but are they walking? They're not runners, are they? No, they're not runners. Right, I'm going to walk down the hill. I assume that any second now, once I start going down the hill, the signal will go. Because I know I didn't have a phone signal down in Tyneham. So let's just get down there. And I will see you in Corfe in about an hour's time, half an hour's time, an hour's time. How long will it take for runners to come through to Corfe? Lead runner went through what, about 15-20 minutes ago, so he's well on his way to Corfe, but he's got 5 miles to run, and a lot of it is uphill on the ridge. As you can see there, he's going all the way up there. A little bit of downhill, but then there's another bit of uphill there. Right, I'll walk down the hill holding this view for you, and you can just kind of sit drinking your morning coffee looking at that view. Remember, if you want to sign up, just search for Purbeck Running Festival on Google, or Purbeck Marathon. Go and watch a couple of my videos from the last 3 years. Oh, phone call. Let me turn that off. Yeah, go and watch a couple of my videos from the last 2 or 3 years of running the Purbeck Marathon, and then go and sign up for next year. There is a 5k tonight. And there is also a 10k tomorrow and a 16-miler tomorrow. So there's quite a lot of running over the couple of days. Okay, that's it from Tyneham. We've seen the first 5 runners in the Ultra go through. Leader is Paul Beechy at the moment, who we know and love, and he's wearing his Centurion top as well, I noticed as he went through. And really good times as well to get to this point. 14-15 miles in just over 2 hours is pretty good going. So that's it from Tyneham.